I got requested to do a tutorial on Gary Moore's Cold Hearted guitar cover, and I'm going to teach you the rhythm parts and the first lead solo, and I'm not going to do the last solo because I don't know how to play that yet. This is what I'm using for gear: a Marshall DSL 40C combo with on the clean channel, clean mode in, gain at 1. I'm gonna do the volume at like 6. I usually run it around 8, but I'm in my apartment, I gotta keep it down. Treble at 5, mids up to 10, bass at 7, presence and resonance at 8, and reverb, classic reverb at 5. I'm using my Boss DM2 delay for delay effects, and my Ibanez TS92 Screamer as an overdrive pedal, and more gain stage. Guitar I'm using is a 2016 Fender American Standard Stratocaster with Fat 50s pickups in it. I'm on the bridge pickup only, and my tone knob is down to like 7 or 8, or 8 or 9, something like that, whatever. Okay, let's get into it. So, okay, so this song is in the key of F sharp, so it's like, you know, primary positions are the first position, and we're going to use this position as well. Alright, the riff goes something like this. Okay, that's pretty much it. And what it is just a open E chord, so, and an F sharp chord, an A chord, and back to F sharp. And then you do the same thing, open E, F sharp, A, but instead of doing an F sharp, going back to F sharp, you go, it's the B, and it's a B chord, so it's, and you just do that, you know, you do that 4 times, so it's like this. Alright, now Gary Moore does this lick in F sharp. It's just F sharp pentatonic. It's 4 to 2 on the G string, 4 pull off the 2 on the G string, and then back to 4 on the D string. Add some vibrato or some whammy bar, you know. Well, he doesn't. I don't think he does. I don't think he uses the whammy bar in that during that first time, but it's just like this. So it's just that, you know. So it's. You guys can tell I have not played this song in a long time, but I know how to play it, I just haven't replayed it in a long, long time. So, he has a couple things going on. so far we have, you know, so he does that same thing, you know, just see what, he does the same thing, like instead of doing this, he does this little lick right here. That's just F sharp pentatonic scale. It's second fret G string to, it's been like, so second fret G string to 4th fret D string, and then he plays the same, you know, riff again. He adds a little whammy to it, so. It's kind of hard sitting down with the freaking wallets in the way, bastard. Anyways, and then so he just does it's just on the G string again, you know, 2 to 4, and some whammy bar action, light whammy bar. So, and it just repeats itself here. So far, he does that until, he does that all until we get to the chorus. So what we got so far is, and he does the same thing, but he volumes down, so it's kind of like, you know. A lot of times he'd throw one, you know, he'll throw that in like every 2 times. And he'll do that after the first measure, do that and look again. Alright, now we get into the chorus. He volumes up again, so it's like, so, yep, he plays, so far he does that, and, what it really is, it's just, it's from, it's F sharp, it's just B to, C sharp, you know, and it's a D power chord. Hit that twice, so it's climb up twice, you slide, I like the slide. So you hit the D, and the D power chord and the E power chord twice. You like the C sharp minor, you like the F sharp, and then you do a little. And what he's doing is just. He's just hitting the A string. He's making a C sharp minor chord, but he's just picking the A string on the 4th fret. So yeah, he's just doing that. Respect F sharp, and then he does a bend. He does a bend here on the 9th fret of the G string. So he does that, and then he just repeats it. He just repeats himself again, you know. But instead of just doing this, he just moves it down a step. He's just strumming like in this pattern. So it's just B. It's just B minor chord. Slide up to C sharp, and I do like a little slide. Use it back into your riff. And he does this little lick here too, where he's pinch harmonic, but for some reason I'm not really good at pinch harmonics on my Strat. I can do them on my Les Paul. I can do it on my SG pretty easily, but I don't know why I just can't do it with Strat, you know. So what he's doing here is he's just bending up really hard on the 4th. It's just F sharp. That's just F sharp minor pentatonic. He's just bending up really hard on the 4th fret of the G string. And he's pulling off the 2nd string of the G string and going back to the 4th string on the D string, the 4th fret on the D string, and then he's just vibratoing the 2nd string of the D string and adding a little bit of whammy. And he just repeats it again, you know. But instead of doing, you know, it's just the same process over again. The chorus is the same, and the verse is the same. Verse 2 is the same as verse 1. Chorus 2 is the same as chorus 2. But he does another little lick though. He does, instead of doing this, he substituted it for this though. So instead of but now he does this instead in the second verse does this. You know? But he just does that. It's not an F sharp pentatonic, so he's bending on the B string on the, it's just F sharp pentatonic scale, you know? And it's on the 17th fret. It's a full step bend. Oh, I have to ask you. All the bends I do are full step, just so I'll let you know. And then another thing I forgot. Before he hits that F sharp minor chord, he does a little mute strings. So he does that. So it's just, you know, everything's the same. Everything's the same thing except in verse 2, instead of this, he does this. But he just plays, so he plays that after the second verse, after the chorus, he plays that. Going into the solo, solo goes like this. Yeah, it's like. Just bear with me, I haven't played the solo in a really long time, so I'm just kind of remember it. It goes like, the solo is like this. It's F sharp pentatonic, so it's full step bend on the 4th fret of the G string. So it's second fret on the B string, and then 5th fret. It's just F sharp pentatonic scale. And the second string to 5th string and B string. So he does that twice, it cycles it through, so it's. So when you hit that, when you come out of that cycle, try to hit pitch harmonic there on the 2nd fret of the G string, so it's. And it's just and it's just F sharp. It's just F sharp minor pentatonic. 2nd fret of the G string, 4th fret of the D string, 2nd fret of the D string, 4th fret of the D string, and then ends on the 2nd fret. And just a little dip too. So it's like this. And we go up to another F sharp pentatonic scale position. You know. You can tell I'm not really a technical player. Just I kind of learned the song by ear, and I didn't really know much about theory. So, he does a little lick here.